Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We're on the Marsh Walk down in Murrells Inlet, and we're getting ready for
the Taste of the Marsh Walk, happening all weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 4. Talking about all the restaurants down here, sampling out some of their best food and some specials as well.
You better believe it. We're going to see a lot of food during this 30-minute segment, so you're going to get ready and enjoy, because this weekend, the place to be, right here, the Marsh Walk, with all the restaurants down here, they're getting ready for a big weekend.
They sure are. Speaking about the weekend, let's talk about our weather.
Your first warning weather with meteorologist Zach Covey.
Happy Friday to everybody. We will continue to see these temperatures warm up into the low to mid 50s along the beaches, and then the upper 50s, even some isolated 60s inland under those mostly sunny skies. I say mostly sunny because a persistent east wind will bring in some moisture in the upper levels of the atmosphere today, and that will lead to those high thin clouds. Now, cloud cover will build in on our Saturday and will turn mostly cloudy to overcast even. I'm not expecting much in the way of rain tomorrow morning, but as we progress throughout the afternoon and then into the evening, that's when those rain chances begin to ramp up. They significantly ramp up on our Sunday morning and especially Sunday afternoon into the evening. Let's time it out for your community look. Here, like I said, Saturday, maybe some mostly cloudy skies. You can see some very light breaks in the clouds around Johnsonville, Conway, and Loris, as well as Whiteville. I'm very hopeful that we'll have that mostly cloudy sky, so we'll see the sun peek out every now and then, but it could very well just be overcast. Sunday morning is when we begin to see that rainfall move across the area, with the heaviest of rain concentrated towards the Grand Strand into the evening hours of Sunday, into the overnight hours, and then leading into Monday morning. We could see a couple of very brief heavy downpours inland, but again, the best chance for that heaviest of rain along the coastline. We will see some lingering moisture inland on our Monday morning before we all clear out Monday evening. How much rain could we see? Well, nearly an inch along the Grand Strand. Some locations picking up potentially up to 1.5 inches, about 1/2 inch to 1 inch inland. The farther west you go, that's where those rain totals taper off. Again, because the heaviest of rain is along the coastline, we're allowed to see some of the heavier precipitation. So the low will stay off the coast with that rain accumulation best along the coast, and the best dynamics for thunder actually remains offshore. Behind that cold front, we see temperatures dip into the 40s Tuesday and Wednesday, and then inland, very similar conditions.
Join us for a day of fun as we explore the best the Carolinas have to offer. Carolina and Company Live with Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. Weekdays at noon on ABC 15 and weeknights at 10 on CW 21.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live out here on the Marsh Walk today, talking about the Taste of the Marsh Walk happening all weekend long.
That's right. Look at the beautiful view out here from the Marsh Walk. It's going to be so great for the weekend for everybody to come down. You're going to get all kinds of food from 8 different restaurants right here along the Marsh Walk. Walk along the Marsh Walk, enjoy the beautiful bay out here. It's just so nice to come out here and walk around.
It absolutely is. These restaurants have got some of their specials. You're going to be able to sample those, as well as a Bloody Mary contest happening all at each restaurant all along Marsh Walk. We came out here last year, and it's a ton of fun.
It is.
Lots of people, too.
Yeah, and the people that come out here, you're the ones that get to vote on the Bloody Mary to find out who's got the best one out of all these restaurants.
You could sample each one.
Yeah, that's so amazing. Isn't it?
Sounds great. All right, we've got a lot coming up. You're going to get to hear from all of these restaurants right now. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Look at all of this food, Amanda. Can you believe this?
I know, it looks fantastic. Honestly, I'm just ready to grab a plate, go sit down, and have some lunch right now. But first, we're going to talk about Claw House and Dead Dog. So let's start over here. Got John with me. Let's talk a little bit about Claw House, what you guys have.
Yeah, absolutely. We're featuring 3 of our most popular appetizers this weekend. Right here, we've got the Oysters Rockefeller. Classic preparation. Cecil, I think you've had these. They're pretty tasty.
Like those. I like
and
those.
then our famous lobster bisque right there. And you got the fresh shucked in-house lobster claw there. Pretty tasty. And this is our #1 appetizer. We sell these.
This is it? The biggest one?
This is the #1 appetizer. These are the crab nachos. Everyone loves these, guys. So wonton chips, house-made queso, fresh crab, avocado, and all the good stuff. Really, really tasty.
Wow.
That sounds
good.
fantastic to me.
That
All
looks
right.
good. All right, let's go over now. Let's talk to Mike a little bit. Now, Mike from Dead Dog. All right, we're going to start here for you now, Mike. Tell me a little bit about what all
this is our everyday clam chowder. It's delicious. We sell a ton of these, and that'll be featured tomorrow at the Taste on the South Deck. And then over here we have these are the grouper tacos. This is a feature item because we are going to see if we're going to add this to our menu this spring coming up. So want to get your feedback on that.
All right.
And then up front here we have the shrimp and grits cakes.
That's mine. Okay.
Those are deep fried, and that's another new item that we're going to let people try and see what kind of feedback we can get and get on the menu this year.
All right. Well, Dead Dog has been around for a while now. Y'all are everything's doing great for Dead Dog, right?
Everything's wonderful.
Yeah, it is. I mean, just every time I come out here to eat, y'all are packed.
Yeah. We'd
That's
like
the
to
way
see
it
you down
should
here
be.
a little more often. But
A little more often. I do.
All right, and talking about Claw House, how are things going over there at the Claw? How's business going over there?
Yeah, wonderful. Our newest addition is our beer garden, which we call the Inlet Tap Garden. So we're going to be participating down there as well. We're doing the Taste of the Taps down at the beer garden. So we'll be featuring all of our draft offerings at $3 a piece. So come on, check that out. It'll be really cool.
And that's going to be included as well with the Bloody Mary contest. You guys each have Bloody Marys
each one of
going?
y'all have a Bloody Mary,
Oh,
right?
so it's a little competition. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anything
Did you tell him
special?
what you had?
Yeah.
You didn't? Secret? Who won last year?
I don't know.
I don't remember either.
No, Claw House edged us out last year, actually.
they?
Yes, they did.
I knew they
Yes,
did. I was waiting on you to tell
I
me.
know.
Well, that's good. We're going to have a good time. And all this food looks great. And it's so great when we get to come out and do these kind of shows because you know what that means, Amanda?
We get to eat.
We get to eat. That's the great thing about it. I ain't kidding you. We do.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, the Marsh Walk this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. This is where you want to be. The taste of the Marsh Walk. 8 restaurants with food, and you're going to get to taste everything, including the Bloody Mary that you get to vote on.
Absolutely. Should be a fantastic time. The weather should be fantastic for it as well, and lots of great food. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes with more restaurants and more food. Hey everybody, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We are live out here today on the Marsh Walk, getting ready for the Taste of the Marsh Walk. Now, if you guys have never been down here for this event, you are missing out. Absolutely come down this weekend. It's a fantastic event. We've got Drunken Jacks right now with us, as well as Dockside and Bubba's Love Shack. Going to find out a little bit about the food that they are going to be sampling out. I've got Blair with me right now. Blair, first let's talk about the food. What are you guys doing over at Bubba's and Dockside?
We're doing a fried green tomato soup, which is delicious. Very interesting. It's amazing. And then we're also doing a shrimp and grit dumpling as well. And then we're doing the Tito's Bloody Mary bar. Each restaurant's going to do that, so that's going to be fun. Come out and taste those. And then
Is this something, did you create Bloody Mary for this, or whose recipe? Okay.
It's mine and another coworker, Noah, and it's called Bloody Gary. We switched it up a little bit. Bloody Gary.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. All right, now let's talk to Drunken Jacks about the food a little bit, and then we're going to talk about Terrapin beer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we got Casey with us now, and we're looking at some of the food, and of course, there's a Bloody Mary, buddy. All right.
That's right.
What is the big one over here?
This is going to be the main dish right here, I believe. This is crab risotto with fire roasted corn and peppers, with blackened sea scallops and candy bacon.
Whoa.
Which I think is going to be the #1 hit. And right here we have our honey butter, world famous honey butter.
Yes.
Along with our honey butter that we've made in-house. And I also have some she crab soup also.
Oh, man, that's it. Now, the hush puppies are unbelievable over there.
The best.
They are.
The best.
But the honey butter kind of makes it all work together.
That's what makes it work.
And if you'll notice, all the birds are around us right now. They're trying to get to the food is what they're doing.
They are, because, well, they know it's good food. That's
right.
what it's
we
all
just
about.
lost one a minute ago.
We did.
We also have our award-winning Bloody Mary also, which is the Old Bay and a bacon rim, along with a mozzarella ball and pepperoni and basil garnish.
Yeah, did you make this? Who
I
made
didn't
this?
make it. No, I didn't.
Okay, I didn't know that was your recipe or somebody else's there.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be a big time. There's a lot of people come out for this thing, don't they, Casey?
Absolutely. Every year we look for a very, very, very good crowd.
All right. Okay. All right. So now we are going to talk to Blair again. A little bit between the two of you guys, you're going to be talking about the Terrapin beer. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about it.
Us and Drunken Jacks each year, Terrapin, past 2 years have set up. We have they bring a box car.
Yeah.
That has a kegerator in it, and it can serve beer, and it's amazing, and it's fun to watch. But we're both doing that this year. We have a couple High Five. We have High Five, Hopsecutioner. Those are both IPAs. We have a Wake and Bake, which is like an oatmeal stout. And then it's going to come out.
Now, yeah, where's that going to be set up now?
It's going to be set up right over here.
Okay.
Yeah, right in the yard between yours is in y'all's parking lot.
Yeah, right in our parking lot right here.
And then ours is in our yard.
Okay, so it's going to be separate.
Separate. Two separate locations, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I tell you, you got to be. If any of y'all ever see the movie The Birds, well, I'm thinking about it right now with all these birds around. All right, we got a lot more coming up from the Marsh Walk right down here in Merle's Inlet, getting ready for the weekend. It's going to be a big one down here.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, right here on the Marsh Walk, getting ready for the weekend. It's going to be a fantastic weekend, lots of really great food. All 8 restaurants down here serving a little sample of what they do best. But live music, that's going to be a big part of the weekend. I've got Tony with me from Wahoo's. Tony, tell us a little bit about the bands.
We got a full lineup going on. We have On the backside of Wahoo's, we got the sassafras going on Saturday at 12 to 4. Then inside the Tiki Bar, we have the Sidewalk Saints, Ronnie O'Brien, a.k.a. the OG of the Inlet. He's a stud. And then Sunday, we got Matt Parker and the Deacons. They're really good. Matt Parker, one of the best guitar players probably in South Carolina. And then we got a Sean Brown duo inside the Tiki Bar going off at 12.
Whoa, that
does
got a lot of music going absolutely.
on.
So food and music. I mean, it can't get any better than that. Plus a lot of kids events too, bounce houses, all that kind of stuff for the kids to be involved
The whole family.
with.
It's not just for the adults.
That's
Everybody
right.
come down and have a good time. All right, with me, I got Billy Huggins, my main man, and we're going to talk about creek wraps.
That's right.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right, what all we got here, Billy?
Well, the main thing is you got to remember I'm actually going to be cooking these on the grill outside.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, and I got to do a shout out to Chris Conklin over at Seven Seas. We wanted a special oyster for this. This is a Carolina oyster that is a select that he gets out of right on North Carolina coast. And what we're going to do is grill those on an open grill out here. They'll be basted with a garlic butter sauce. Then we'll sprinkle the cheese. You can put any of your toppings to make it the kicking oyster it's supposed to be. And this is my Cajun buddy Mike Perkins' family recipe. You got to put your jalapenos on there, but we'll have all the other things. And we're actually going to sell these for $12 a dozen. And these will actually move on to our menu in the restaurant.
Well, that
sounds like lunch for me today.
Those just came out.
So. And this guy can
boy.
cook. Now, it's
Don't
not
tell
just a
people
joke.
that. Don't tell people that.
All right, what are we going over here?
Well, this is our homemade black bean bourbon chili. And Amanda asked me this morning, how did they put bourbon? And I said, well, somebody was probably drinking when they made the first batch and
Add
added
a little bit to it.
But we'll have this. Now, this was $12. This is $4. We've got our famous tacos, a big slice of mahi with your cabbage, cheese, our chipotle sauce on a flour tortilla. That's $4. And then we got our fresh local shrimp. And the thing I always like to remind people about our local shrimp, we have a special guy we get them from, and the reason we do is we don't want them dipped. They don't have a preservative on them, and it does make a difference of how they taste. So that's our fresh local shrimp. So $4, $4, or $12.
Well, I want to come back and watch you cook this, man. I tell you, I know the
Absolutely.
man is unbelievable. He always does all these big meals for his family and everything.
yeah.
So he's a big cooker, and he rides on his boat a lot.
I don't. You know what?
Well,
I
what
don't.
can
I
I
don't.
say?
I don't think anybody's going to leave here hungry. I
No,
can definitely tell you that. If you leave here hungry, you did not do a good job at the Marsh Walk. Now, Creek Rat's going to have Bloody Marys.
Oh, yes. We'll have Bloody Marys. We'll have entertainment. And I tell everybody, if you can't find something down here with these great restaurants, with the music and entertainment, if you can't find it here, you can't find it anywhere.
No,
and Saturday's going to be a great day. And somebody said, well, it's going to rain on Sunday. That doesn't change anything.
That's right. Because guess what? Hey, and where's the band going to be, Tony?
It's going to be all at Wahoo's, a.k.a. doing what we do on the inlet.
That's right,
Okay,
and that's all covered. So no excuse.
I had to try the local shrimp.
How
Boy,
is
those
it?
are local. Those are good.
Those are good. Fantastic.
All right, we got a lot more. Good to see you, my friend.
You too, man.
All
right.
We got a lot more coming up. You stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. We're getting ready for the weekend Taste of the Marsh Walk, and we're talking about all kinds of food.
That's
now we
right.
got Eric and
Brandon.
That's
right.
Now, Eric, you're from?
Wahoo's Fish House.
Right there. Okay. How long you been there?
Going on 6 years now.
6 years?
Yes,
all
sir.
right. So you know what you're doing over there. Somebody told you.
That's what they say, right?
A little something.
All right. All this is from. Tell them where it's from.
All of this right here is from Wahoo's Fish House.
Yeah.
The blackened mahi over smoked Gouda grits, topped with roasted red pepper and mayo cream sauce.
Man.
This right here is the coconut fried shrimp, accompanied with a horseradish orange marmalade sauce.
Oh.
This is bovines here, and I'm going to let Brandon.
All right,
Let's talk about the bovines. All right, Brandon, go ahead.
This is Chef Emmett's famous seafood gumbo.
It looks fantastic.
It is amazing. And then next right here we have the fall off the bone ribs with our barbecue sauce and our homemade hush puppies.
All right, yeah, you can't miss the hush puppies. Anywhere you go down the Marsh Walk, hush puppies. I mean, hush puppies are the best thing ever. And, Cecil,
I'm going over here. I got to try
taste
it.
that?
You know, you got to try the gumbo. You got to.
All right, so you guys are going to be sampling these things out this weekend. Do you know how much they're going to be for a plate?
It's about $5 a plate.
Okay, about $5 for a plate. And like we said, you're not going to go hungry if you come down here. Let's talk Bloody Marys.
We're going to have a candy-coated pork belly and tater tot Bloody Mary. It's going to be to die for.
Let's say that again. Say what?
A candy-coated pork belly and tater tot Bloody Mary.
All right, Eric, what kind y'all having?
I'm not,
not
a
sure?
spicy one. I'm
a
sure.
spicy one, exactly.
That's what I'm sure. Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. I tell you what. Now, you've been doing this for 6 years.
Yeah.
You enjoy it?
Oh yeah, I love it.
I tell you, when you get into cooking, you really enjoy it. I promise you that. Now that is good, very good. I tried that a minute ago, and I want to tell you that's good too.
Thank you very much.
I tell you, it all looks good over there, buddy. We appreciate all y'all coming out with us. Now, this weekend, how many people gonna be down here?
Oh man, we're looking to do what, 5, maybe 700 people?
No, you got to do 12 to 1,500. I promise you, this place you can't walk down here. There's so many people down here when they come out to sample the food, and if they leave here hungry, the only way they're gonna do that is if they fall into the inlet and not get any food.
That's right. Well,
That's
and the other thing too, you can sample these foods, but are your restaurants going to be open as well?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So both of them will be open on that too. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all bringing us lunch.
Yeah.
And this is a good part about it. All right. Now I got to ask you this: what's your favorite dish that you make?
I'm gonna say the shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits.
All right.
A lot of people order that.
What about you,
Shrimp and grits.
I go with the steaks just because it's on a wood fire grill. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and bovines. That's the whole point, right? Hey, you know what else you guys have that I really like is your pizza. You guys make great pizza.
Yeah, it's on a wood fire oven too, and it's delicious. Best around.
That's a good point. Now, how long you been?
I've been there about 3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
How long you been cooking altogether?
Probably about 12.
12?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So that's the other thing too. You're not just getting whatever kind of food. You're getting food from people who really know what they're doing, which is fantastic. All right, we've got more coming up. You guys stick around. We'll be right back. You know, being on Carolina and Company Live is probably the best job I've ever had. I come to work every day and it doesn't even feel like work. And working with Cecil is definitely a highlight. You know, he's a crazy guy. He says all kinds of crazy things, but he can get away with it after being in the business for 45 years and he can teach me so much. Every day I come in, I can learn from his stories and work towards my future in TV. We have a great time together, and how you see us on TV, that's how we are off set as well. We truly enjoy working together and what we do, and we thank you for joining us. Hey, everybody. All right, that's right. The Taste of the Marsh Walk is this weekend. That's just a sample of the kind of foods you're going to get to try. 8 restaurants sampling out what they do best right down here. It's a beautiful view, and also a Bloody Mary contest.
That's right. Don't forget the Bloody Mary contest. They'll all be competing, and you, when you come out, you're going to vote on who's got the best Bloody Mary down here.
That's right, and bring the family. There's plenty of events for kids, bounce house, all kinds of stuff for the kids to do right down there, plus some really great food. Take everybody in, grab some food, get a sample, and just have a good time.
Yeah, and I wish you were here now because you could have lunch with Amanda and I. We're going to have lunch now, and I don't know if I can eat all of that, but we're going to try it, okay?
I think we can try.
We can do it?
That's right, 11 to 4 both days, Saturday and Sunday. Absolutely, come on out, check it out. You do not want to miss this event.
Yeah,
we came out here last year, and it was wonderful. We had such a great time.
Have a great day, and we'll see you here tomorrow on the Marsh Walk down in Merle's Inlet for a fun event for 2 days.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.